Jensen. Today is Tuesday, April 20th, and from an animal attack on a zookeeper to an East Toledo explosion, here's a look at what happened today in Toledo history. On April 20th, 1864, the Toledo City Council approved the budget to build the Cherry Street Bridge across the Maumee River. It was the first bridge to connect the west and east sides of town. Then on April 20th, 1881, the magnificent five-masted schooner, the David Dow's, was launched from the Toledo shipyards. The launch drew massive crowds to the riverfront as the ship was considered the largest sailing vessel ever to ply the waters of the Great Lakes. According to a news article at the time, forests had been leveled to supply the timber to build her. The Dow's, however, would eventually be lost in a shipwreck in Lake Michigan just a few years later. On April 20th, 1896, tornadoes brought heavy destruction to Sandusky County near Fremont, blowing down a number of barns and homes. 3 people were killed and many others injured. One account said, quote, "The tornado came from the southwest with great fury, and every building and tree in its path was swept away. After smashing a road bridge and blowing a big tree across a Wheeling and Lake Erie freight train, which crushed the caboose and came near killing a number of trainmen, the wind began to play havoc with farm buildings." On April 20th, 1922, Tony the ape at the Toledo Zoo, the largest ape at the facility, went on a wild attack against Toledo Zoo's popular animal keeper, Louis Scherer. It was a dramatic life and death struggle as the animal sunk its teeth into the man's neck, and Scherer tried in vain to subdue the ape. To stop the attack, Tony was shot to death by a Toledo police officer. Scherer, who was bitten a number of times, was seriously injured and took weeks to finally recover. And on April 20th, 1979, 2 explosions and a huge fire at the Sun Oil Refinery in Oregon and East Toledo rocked the neighborhood for blocks. Thankfully, no one was injured as a result of the flames. And all of this information today was provided by the Toledo History Museum. You can find them at 425 North St. Clair Street, right in downtown. But for now, reporting in Toledo, I'm Jensen Strzok.